I be stepping on her. I be stepping. Shoes with some catching on. I be stepping. What's going on, champ? It's the big dog Dojah, and we back for another one. Happy Monday. So, we already know that we're doing the work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we intentionally are living like that on a daily basis. But we can't avoid the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Us doing work on ourselves, that means we coming from somebody. You know what I'm saying? We used to be somebody that we didn't approve of. That's why we implementing change in our life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it been toxic, problematic, heathen, committing crime, doing drugs, not committed to nothing like a relationship or a job, argumentative with the family, a thief, in fear, in doubt, no belief in ourselves. We coming from something. We probably ate unhealthy. We probably was disrespectful. We probably communicated in an unhealthy fashion. We probably were emotionally, physically abusive. We got a past that we're not proud of. So that's why we implemented change. We started eating healthier. We started working out. We started being a better person. We started healing. We let go of our trauma. We intentionally took what we weren't happy with in our lives and kicked it out and worked it out of our lives, worked it out of our mindset, worked it out of our bodies, because we don't like that version of ourselves, which we deserve. We deserve to be the best version of ourselves. And that's going to be a daily workout. Like the people that are intimately in your lives, they might not believe you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so used to the behavior of the person that you used to be, they may have a hard time accepting who you are now. They might want to stay focused on the chapter that you used to be in, that you left them in. Because naturally, when you work on yourselves, you have to isolate, you have to separate yourself, you have to low-key lock in. So that might mean instead of me going out every weekend with my club buddy, on the weekends, I might be getting up and going to run, going to work on paint, going to work on a project, open on business plans to go open my pizza shop. Whatever the focus may be, you may be using your time for that instead of going out to the club. You know what I'm saying? So basically, your club buddy, a couple months down the line, when y'all come back together, you might be a new version of yourself. And your club buddy might not understand this. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever, whatever the circumstance may be, the people around you may have a hard time accepting who you are because, for one, you may change an activity about yourself that y'all used to participate in. So now you and your club buddy used to go out every weekend. Now you may feel like, hey, the club a waste of time. It's a waste of money, waste of energy. I got to get an outfit. I got to buy liquor. I got to buy food. I got to use gas. I'm going to wake up with a hangover. Tomorrow I'm not going to get A, B, and C done. The club, I'm going to put on pause. Until it's a birthday activity, I'm going to just put the club on pause right now. And your club buddy might look at it like, oh, wait a minute, we was vibing. You know what I'm saying? They might not understand what you're doing in your life. So naturally, they might feel triggered at the fact that you are implementing change in your life. They might look at it like, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? They might look at what you're doing in your life and compare it to their life. So now they triggered. Who she thinks she is, who he think he is, he better than me, because we're not going out to the club. And that's not the case at all. It's just you taking something that you don't care about your life, and changing it. You know what I'm saying? Using your time for how you want to. So naturally, you can't be triggered by a person that can't see something in themselves that you're building in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then it might be something different. It might be somebody that's important to you. It might be like a parent. Your parent might be used to you being a problematic child. And you know you was a problematic child. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're implementing change into your life, because you no longer want the problem in your life. You no longer want the trouble in your life. You know what I'm saying? They might be judging you, oh yeah, my kid is problematic, but you the one that's going through the trouble. See what I'm saying? You the one that's going through the problems, the issue. That's why you say, hey, I'm finna change my life, mate. Your parent might have a hard time accepting the fact that you are no longer the problematic child that you used to be. And that might hurt, because naturally, you know the pain that you cause on your parents when you in the midst of causing that pain, right? So when you change your life, it's important for you. It may be important for you to, for your parents to know, hey man, I done changed A, B, and C in my life. Look, Dad. Look, Mom. I didn't change this. Look at all these new things that I'm doing myself. Look at all the positive things that I'm doing in my life now. They might dismiss it. They might not even acknowledge it. Ooh, man, that's going to hurt. I don't know how you feel, but if your mindset is not structured in a way where you feed yourself, you stand on your structure, you stand on your program, you stand on your principles. So that means if my parent refuses to accept who I am today, I'm gonna be okay. If your mind not equipped like that, this moment where your parent doesn't acknowledge or they dismiss the growth that you made in yourself, that can hurt. That could crumble you. That could bring you back to an unhealed, traumatic space. You know what I'm saying? Or because of where we at today, that could be a reminder. These are the steps that you've been taking. They remind you on who you used to be. And you shouldn't feel bad about that because you felt okay with who you used to be. You was okay with that person. Toxic, problematic, heathen, unhealthy, eating fatty, whatever the case was, you was okay with that person. You know what I'm saying? And your parents just reminded you of that. Smile. Why? Because you know who you are today. For one, you know the steps that you've taken to who you are today, and you know everything that you let go of. You know everything that you no longer is in your life. You done knocked it out your life. You didn't. That person, you can't even breathe no more. You don't even know who that person is no more. Naturally, you shouldn't personalize anybody that wants to hold you in a chapter that you no longer live in. Let them stay stuck in that. Let them stay stuck in that past. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. And just like how your energy, just like how your actions put together that picture of who you was then, your actions now is gonna put together who you are today. So your parent might say, man, she ain't changed. Y'all think so. She might be doing little positive videos on the internet, but that ain't really her. Your actions and your energy is gonna tell about your story. Don't feed on to that. Don't hold on to that. Don't connect to that. Don't absorb to that. Don't absorb that. You don't have to. Let them stay stuck in the chapter that you left them in. If they refuse to see you for who you are today, that's their problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a problem. That's just their mindset. The sun's shining on us. You know what I'm saying? We not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let go of that. We're not going to personalize that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If people's viewpoint of you is the old version of yourself, let them stay in that chapter. You're only growing and being a better version of yourself on a daily basis. We're still 1% better today than we was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to lead with. We ain't worried about nobody that's locked in the past. We not worried about our past. And we not worried about nobody that's going to stay stuck in the past. If that's where you want to stay, hey, good luck. And prayerfully you get past that chapter. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more that I have to offer. We're going to focus on who we are today. We're not going to worry about who people think we are. We're not going to worry about the people that are focused on our old chapters of ourselves. We're not going to focus on the people that refuse to see who we are today. We're not going to focus on any outside energies that don't feed us. You know what I'm saying? It defeats what we structure. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Champ shit only.